So, Zach, obviously, we pay close attention to the people that we suspect are on the take, that are, they may say a few good things, right things every once in a while. But then you get somebody like Nick Fuentes who says something so unbelievably fucked up that I needed Jen to hear this because yes, I'm not going to tell you the context. I just need you to hear this because this is something that's going to... This is exactly who it's for. It's for this specifically.
Wife threw all of our weed and bongs away last week. Love the show and everything you do. Nukes Nico from orbit.
I mean, I'm glad to hear that, but at the same time, that sentence is just like, ugh. Me and my wife threw out all our weed and bongs. It's like,
why would an
that's
asshole do
so
that?
bad. I guess that's good, but that's so bad. All right, wifey. America First told us to throw our bowls and bongs and gram of weed. It's like, how do people live like this? I don't get it. That's just not a thing here. I think it's more acceptable in like different generations and different regions, but I mean, the idea that you'd be doing it legit like that, it's just like, who does that? Who are you people?
I don't understand what he's asking. Who does
He's basically making fun of people that smoke weed.
No, I think he's making fun of people that get rid of their weed.
That's how I took it.
You may be right. I think there's a little bit more to this.
He's making fun of them for getting rid of all their stuff. Like that.
I would hope that is the case. I don't want to think that he's like some old boomer who thinks that weed is evil or something.
Yeah, I think Jen and Nick are aligned on this one.
What you what?
I think Jen and Nick might be aligned on this one.
I don't think I'd ever be considered aligned with Nick Fuentes, but okay.
Me and my wife threw our bongs away. You were blazing up with your wife? Oh my gosh.
That sounds great.
Diabolical. You and the wife in those pajama pants watching Family Guy in South Park ripping the bong. Oh my, imagine the smell.
Yeah.
Oh, so he is hating. He is hating.
Really depresses me. So, yeesh.
Oh my God.
Just be glad it's over. Please just don't go back. Just don't take that to the grave.
You're right, Peter. He's mocking the weed. Okay, so I am basically akin to, the kid from, Pigpen from the Peanuts with the puff of smoke that's always around. Okay, so that's me, but instead of trash and dirt, it's just cannabis whiff. And I've just been that basically my entire adult life. So when he said, like, I generally have a whiff of cannabis about me because there's always cannabis on me. So the fact that he's saying that is so funny to me. So in other words, I can protect myself from being near people like Nick Fuentes by smelling like myself is what you're saying.
Yeah, your natural aura will detest him.
Okay, well, I'm with that.
When people, and again, the only reason I cover him is because I get why people like him. I get his charismatic appeal.
I don't get it. I don't understand it. Zach, you?
I just think he's a plant. So I think he could be. I think he'd be likable. I agree that he has a likable quality. He's a young man, clean shaven, shows up well dressed. He's a great speaker, and he has a little
like Alfred E. Newman. He
has a little Andrew Tate in him. He knows how to push a button. He knows how to make that audacious hook for a clip. He's really good at. But the moment I saw him with a megaphone. The moment I saw him with a megaphone saying the building is ours to the people before January 6th, I was like, whoa, wait a minute. Pause.
And nothing ever happened.
What are we doing here? What are we doing here? Yeah, exactly.
And nothing happened.
Yeah, nothing happened. I think he's just a plant, a racist, misogynist plant.
What's scary to me is the amount of people that like people like him and Andrew Tate and people that are... we have an epidemic.
The manosphere, as they call it.
And people will come on here and say that I hate men, which is hilarious because I actually really love men. But what I don't like is that, and I hate using the term toxic masculinity because it's not necessarily a man thing. All people have a masculine and a feminine, right? So when the masculine is out of whack, it affects men and women. It isn't just one thing. Right. But men like that. And again, I use the term man talking about Nick Fuentes extremely loosely.
Biologically, right.
Biologically, seemingly identifying as male. That guy is no concept of what it is to be what we would consider a real man. And most of the people that follow those guys have no concept of what that looks like or what
Wouldn't
that
you
is.
also say that part of the reason that that is the case is because most of these guys are completely lacking interpersonal communication capability.
Yes.
They don't physically take care of themselves. They
Yes.
don't know how to talk to women.
Yes.
I always say, especially from, somebody like yourself. I mean, physical fitness, taking care of yourself, military training. I think that that is an essential part of maintaining a healthy lifestyle. And I would say that to anybody. You can join a gym for $10 a month, $15 a month. You can scrap those dimes together and do that. If you are physically taking care of yourself and eating relatively healthy, you will have a different view of the world and a different approach rather than sitting in front of a computer. Like I pointed out before, when I first got into this, I was assessing a property in South Florida during the afternoon on a weekday. And there was a guy in his 400 square foot apartment watching Tim Pool. And I thought to myself, okay, there really are millions of these guys all over the country that do this every day.
And statistically, it's backed, because I think the number used to be in 2016. Someone could Google this and back check me. 2016, the percentage of men in America, men and women in America under the age of 30 that were married and had a home that they owned was 50%, 51, I believe it was. Now it's 12%. We've gone from 1 out of 2 to 1 out of 8.
Yeah.
They're not dating. People aren't going out to bars nearly as much.
Nope.
They're staying on their computers. They're staying in a place where they feel safe. And to be frank with you, and I might hit somebody here with this one. A lot of these people are listening to these quote unquote alphas because they have no sense of self-worth in and of themselves. And masculinity is when you don't need any outside verification of who you are. When you don't need anything, anyone, any emotion, anyone to say anything to make you feel you are just a better human. Call it masculine, call it feminine. You'll love better. You'll be kinder. You'll be more compassionate. You'll talk to yourself better. You'll be more grateful for life when you can actually have some dominion over yourself. Because guys, I know right now, just staring at the economy, how many people feel downtrodden because they don't know where they're going financially in the future. So the amount of men who don't have anything to build their life on, a family,
Yes.
a kid, a wife, a house, a job, they think a robot's going to take it in 5 years, and it might. I get it. I really do get it. And I hate that the manosphere takes full advantage of it.
Well, that's the grifters are going to grift. You're going to find in every generation, you're going to find a grifter to take advantage of whoever the vulnerable population is in that generation.
It was the mega pastors in the 90s and 80s, and now it's Andrew Tate and Nick Fuentes.
The scary part, is how these, and again, I use the term men loosely, they have no capability of interacting with women. And I think a lot of them, like when I hear people like Nick Fuentes talk, he's scared of women. Like he's actually they're actually scared of women.
I'll bring it further than women. I have a few people that have met with him and talked with him. He's just not good at talking in general. His social capability, his communication capability seems strictly content. If there's not a camera, apparently he's just not a social individual. He's not a communicator in person.
And
that's probably why we don't see him doing debates or stepping on stages or doing any keynotes, because that's just not him.
Right. And then this is a guy now that is sort of leading a generation of incels.
Yes.
Somebody
incels.
who has no good communication skills and has
all love to the incels out there, but you're being grifted.